previously in the DMZ.
Activision bring back DMZ.
Remember the prime of life that was DMZ? The incredible moments we shared with this game over the past 2 years? DMZ wasn't just a game mode, it was an experience. Dropping into Al Mazrah with our squad, not knowing what to expect, made every mission feel like a high-stakes adventure. It was a time of excitement, uncertainty, and those legendary moments that defined our journey in DMZ. From the first drop to the heart-pounding extractions, Year 1 had a magic that kept us all coming back for more. Who could forget the amazing updates and the changes that kept the game fresh? The introduction of the weapons case, the sandstorm that blanketed Al Mazrah City, the addition of Ashika, Vondel, and Building 21, and of course, the haunting event. These were defining moments that shaped not only the game mode, but the community itself. Moments we all hold dear. Ask any DMZ player and they'll remember them fondly, which makes the reality of Year 2 even more heartbreaking. Don't get me wrong, the devs have given us some good updates, like fixing the duplication glitch and the underbarrel exploit. But we're still plagued by cheaters and the under-the-map glitchers. Not to mention the toxic players who seem intent on ruining the experience for everyone else. Today, I want to take a moment and look back on how this small community was able to give a dying game a second chance. Since my last video about DMZ, so much has changed. Not just in the game, but in my life as a streamer and a YouTuber. Close friends have grown, new friends have been made, and some of the biggest names in the DMZ community have gone from being inspirations to becoming mentors or even friends. People I once thought I'd never have a chance to connect with are now a part of my circle, and it's been an incredible journey. But while so much has happened for me personally, DMZ itself has remained stagnant. Since last December, we've been sitting, waiting, hoping for something, anything from Activision, maybe smaller updates, perhaps adding Urzikstan to the map rotation, just something to breathe new life into this mode we love.
So we should be getting some DMZ news pretty soon here. I don't know if that's today or tomorrow. Maybe we won't even get this week, but leakers are saying this week we should be getting news.
Instead, we received the most tragic news possible.
I imagine if you've heard the DMZ news, a lot of you, if you're anything like me, are a little bit sad.
As of, is it tomorrow? No, Wednesday, Warzone Urzikstan launches, and DMZ is being sidelined. DMZ is done. There is no more new content being added to DMZ. There's no wipe happening in DMZ. So, for all intents and purposes, the game mode is sort of being retired.
It's going to get the Caldera treatment, and what happened with Caldera was, you know, you could play it, but people lost interest. And eventually they completely got rid of it.
Following that, many players left DMZ behind for Modern Warfare 3 and its new mode, Modern Warfare Zombies. It arrived with mixed reviews and in many ways felt doomed from the start. I'll admit, I enjoyed it for a while, but my focus always remained on DMZ and multiplayer. And out of the two, I played multiplayer more. Meanwhile, the community clung together, searching for ways to keep the game fun and alive. But no matter what we tried, it felt like a losing battle. Slowly but surely, DMZ was slipping away before our very eyes. A heartbreaking reality for those of us who love this mode and what it represents. But then, some of the biggest names in DMZ, Onyx, Bronick, and Marcus GG, were streaming DMZ as usual. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary at first, but then Onyx stated this at the start of his stream.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another DMZ stream. Today, the objective is to form the largest DMZ squad ever seen.
And we saw some of the friendliest and most fun interactions we've seen since Season 4 of DMZ.
It could be stream
I got a play
snipers.
box here, boys.
He's just parachuting over. He's got the
coming.
default skin.
I'm not gonna shoot yet. He's got
Hello?
the default skin. It's gotta
does he
be
have a
one.
default skin?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Another car.
Another vehicle.
Hello?
Hey,
Captain Price?
how you doing?
What's up, gamers?
You here to meet up and hang out?
And then, history was made.
Guys, everyone needs to line up. Everyone needs to line up. Let's get a picture of this. Line up by the exfil chopper. Line up at the exfil chopper.
I guess 24. I feel like someone's gonna grenade at the very end. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Molotov. Okay, same thing.
I think we all made it. No one went down. No one went down.
The very next day, Onyx returned to streaming with Bronick and Marcus, and history was made once again. This marked the beginning of what we now know as the Manhunts. The premise was simple yet thrilling. A team of 3 highly skilled DMZ veterans would load into a match. The rest of the server would join forces to take them down. Victory can only be claimed if at least one player successfully exfilled at the final chopper.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the DMZ Manhunt. In this stream, we are encouraging everyone to stream snipe. Marcus, Bronick, and I. If one of us make it out on the final exfil, we win. If you all manage to kill us, then you all win.
This straightforward concept breathed new life into this game and its community, bringing an overwhelming sense of positivity and excitement. A game once thought to be fading found a second chance at life, with new guests joining each time to expand the fun and keep the energy alive.
Got down.
That's nice.
More. That's a player.
Oh, shot to the left, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We did it! Wait. On the side? On the side, or? We did it! Oh my goodness, dude. We did it. Good pickup, but I lost some. Ah!
We gotta reposition.
Did we just parachute away?
I don't know, just go somewhere. This isn't insane. Can anybody even pick up this? Too many fleas. Onyx went.
Oh, down here. Found him. Oh, run on me, Bronick, here.
Yeah, I hear reviving.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, that is a little sauce.
Nice, good work.
Down him.
34. Guys on the roof.
Oh, he tried to knife me.
Later somewhere.
Got a team of 2 over here.
Hey, yeah, behind. Yep.
I'm dead. I got down.
Oh, crap. Right here, Marcus, right on us.
No,
Marcus, just get out of here, man. There's like no cover.
We got people on the cliff side. Oh my god. Do not look over there.
What?
Do not look over there.
Oh, is there like a
There's at
lot of
least 8 of them.
snipers?
There's at least 8.
Okay, I heard a parachute somewhere. Oh, on me! Got him. Please. Oh, right
Tap,
here.
tap,
6
tap.
people on this tab.
What the frick?
While DMZ continued to rise in its new popular modes, a controversial problem crept in from the shadows. A weapon that became one of the biggest threats we've ever faced. The Bryson 800, equipped with armor-piercing rounds, better known as the one-shot shotgun, has remained a highly debated and divisive weapon.
Tell you that. Look at that. Little Bryson 800.
And one of the most overpowered guns in the game right now is the one-shot shotgun.
To this day, it plagues our game, often wielded by toxic players who revel in trash talk with their victims. But the one-shot shotgun wasn't the only enemy we faced. A new exploit emerged, the underbarrel glitch. This exploit allows players to fire an ungodly number of grenade launcher rounds in mere seconds, making it almost impossible to counter, and arguably one of the most frustrating things to face off against. Fortunately, our community's collective outrage led to an unexpected response. Activision released a patch to fix the issue.
If you're not aware, the underbarrel glitch, to the best of my knowledge, has officially been fixed, and it has impacted DMZ in the best of ways.
A rare but welcome sight that was met with widespread appreciation. Sadly, the one-shot shotgun remains. However, many of us have adapted to their tactics and even found ways to counter them. In fact, my most successful video to date highlights a strategy I developed to combat the one-shot shotgun. Yet, a few persistent problems linger. Map glitchers exploiting areas where they can shoot you but you can't shoot back, creating an unfair advantage, and then there are the cheaters, some of the saddest players in the game, who ruin the experience simply because they cannot compete. These issues, coupled with the lack of updates, have turned DMZ into more of a PvP fest. While some of us still enjoy the interactions and challenges it brings, others find the gameplay becoming repetitive. But despite these challenges, our community has shown incredible resilience. Through creative self-imposed challenges like the Manhunts and a relentless drive to keep DMZ fresh and fun, we found new ways to make every raid entertaining. Together, we breathe new life into this game, proving that DMZ is far from dead. But people still ask the same question.
Thank you, LuiGio, though, for all the support, the 60 months, and the super chat. He says, I got a question for you. What is your favorite memory of DMZ? Oh, it's got to be when I caught the chopper. When I was going for the hunt contract. I can't remember if I landed the chopper and then they took it. But whatever the case, there was a chopper that I needed. This duo took it. I sniped one out of the chopper. So he fell down to his death, which meant the chopper guy kind of had to come back towards me. And I sniped the pilot out. And the chopper just happens to fall right where, in fact, what was the thing that got me hooked on DMZ? It was the platoon fights. Easy answer. Easy answer. But what am I going to miss? I think that's it. The interactions and the platoon fights. I still do miss the six-mans. I know a lot of people didn't like them, but six-mans for me were just something else.
I don't know what happened. I picked up the other contract and it bugged out.
Really good fun. Solo six-man wiping.
Did it complete both?
Favorite memory, what is it? Probably my 27 kill, because that shit was crazy back then, and the way it happened was crazy. I was working my warehouse job, and I was there for like 6 months, and I decided on a Thursday, I was like, I don't feel like going. So I called off for the first time ever, and my second raid ever, I dropped that 27 kill video, uploaded it. It went crazy on YouTube, and that's how we got here, because I felt like playing hooky. And the thing that hooked me is just, I guess, 1v6s. Like 1v4s still feel good, but just back in the day, 1v6s were, it was an illegal amount of ego boost. Like I felt like the man. So I guess I'd probably say that.
I have to think about that. What is your most memorable DMZ moment? I'm just gonna have to say Manhunt would be my most memorable. I don't know, something during Manhunts, man. Just Manhunts. I honestly, just Manhunts are so crazy. Like, I would probably say, I think one of the most memorable moments from a Manhunt would be, there was a time when it was me, Onik, and Bronick. We were doing a Manhunt, and we looked up at the hill. Like, we were on the 4-story building in Said, right? And we looked up, and we saw like 10 of you on the hill, like above Satik Caves, like watching, you know, the big hill, and there was like 10 of you with like sniper rifles. Like we could see so many glints, and we were like, ah, like there's a whole army of snipers up there. Yeah, you remember what I'm talking about? That, like, I don't think I'll ever forget that. You know what I mean? Like, that was just so crazy. What got me hooked to DMZ? I mean, I just really liked extraction shooters. I don't really know if there was any one particular thing. I think the two things for me, the two main reasons I like DMZ is I like extraction shooters, and I like the ability to revive my teammates when they've completely died. I think those are the two biggest things for me that brought me to DMZ. Yeah, it's got to be that, because basically I had played other extraction shooters, like I had played Tarkov, I'd played Psycho Frontier, maybe other miscellaneous ones, and the issue I always had with them was like, if my friend dies, I can't pick them back up, and like now I have to go extract, and like they have to wait, and like I really hated that. I still to this day dislike that, and so I think my favorite thing is being able to revive my teammates. I think that's the number one thing for me in DMZ that makes me like it, actually.
You know, honestly, probably
I don't know if this is ego or whatever, but it was flattering. And I had actually mentioned it when Electrified was in here earlier. She was the very first person to come, and she was on the other team to recognize me as a streamer. And she was like, "Hey, are you the Soul Slayer? Are you Soul Slayer? Are you that streamer, the Soul Slayer?" So that was a pretty cool moment, for me at least. What got you hooked on DMZ? I've always loved video games, and it was just the thought of, I'm very old school, so used to way back in the day with like Atari and all that kind of stuff. We didn't play against other people live, so I think that whole aspect of being able to play against other people was really cool to me. And I love shooter games. I was a huge why am I going what was the why am I going blank? I used to play like hours on end. Counter-Strike. So I think that's the thing that got me hooked on DMZ. But also I think the biggest part of why I got hooked on DMZ was being able to meet people and make friends. Something that was never a thought, as far as like being able to meet strangers, develop relationships and friendships. I think that's pretty cool. That's probably the coolest aspect of this, is being able to do that for me. And what I miss the most of Prime DMZ,
The updates.
I was just about to say probably the updates. This game could be so good if they just regulated all the stuff and just tweaked little things here and there. They could make it so good, and it could last for so long and be such like a long-standing game. I think, as far as there's no other game like it. I don't care what there is. Like, I've never played Tarkov, I've never played Delta Force. I've seen people play it. I just don't think it compares to this.
What got me hooked, legit, first game ever played at DMZ, was I was scared to death, like everybody else was when they first played. Legit scared to death. I was still a Call of Duty player, so my skill set in Call of Duty was still pretty good. But in DMZ, I never played it. I had no idea what was going on. There was bots everywhere. I was a rat. I was solo, and I was camping. I was camping right here in this building. Hold on. Where's that? These buildings right here. Remember, there was an exfil right here. I was camping in this building right here. A 6-man team pulls up to go to exfil, and they're going, "What missions do you have?" And I ended up wiping the whole entire team. It was a 6-man. It was solo versus the whole 6-man. And I was like, you know what? I'm addicted, bro. That was awesome. Little solo me had no idea what I was doing. I just wiped out a whole 6-man platoon. And I was addicted. Absolutely addicted. If you're talking about what I missed the most about Prime DMZ, I really miss the boys that I used to play with, our core group, getting on every night and playing. Honest to God. That core group that I played with for years, they all left. You know, they went and played other games once DMZ quit support. So that's what I miss the most.
Yellow. Yes, up, brother.
What's up, bro?
So, this is going to be a quick one, but I just got some questions for my G.
Okay, I might have answers. Oh, man. What is my biggest memory with the game? Bro, it's got to be the haunting event and us just rolling around and just laughing the entire time, just like getting into fights in the dark, it's just nighttime, just exploring the map at night, just how beautiful it was, and just fighting people and just laughing the whole time. It's got to be that. What was it that got me hooked onto DMZ? I mean, it was just really appealing to me. The whole weapons case concept, the whole like do missions and exfil concept. And so I started watching Stone Mountain play it with Westy and Stod. And I was like, oh, okay. So I got like more of an understanding. And when I had the understanding of this is how you should do this, it was just that was game over, man. Like, it was just it was just that. It was the fast paced but also slow paced gunfights. But it wasn't consistent like I'm trying to stay alive, you know? Does that make sense? What I will miss most is the interactions, right? Running into people in the Call of Duty community that they're just playing the same thing I'm playing, right? But it's not like super competitive. So every single time I would run into players, there was an opportunity for great interaction, toxic interaction, funny interaction. Like, you know, that is what I will miss. You know what I really miss right now?
What's that?
6-mans.
Dude.
Not necessarily because I want to be in a 6-man.
But you can to fight them.
But yeah, dude, you and I could wipe a 6-man no problem. Like, no problem.
Where do I even begin? This is a bittersweet love letter to write. As we move forward in our lives, the memories we created in DMZ grow into nostalgia with each passing day. It feels like reminiscing about a loved one who's no longer with us, cherishing the good times you shared, but at the same time, it's like laughing with your best friend about the trouble you got into as kids. DMZ is still going strong. Despite the predictions of its demise, our dedication kept this game alive. We, the players, the streamers, and the community held it up. We tuned in daily to support our favorite creators. We participated in the Manhunts, and we shared the unforgettable moments. We made this game more than just a game. It became a shared experience. So impactful that even the developers took notice and made changes because of us. This community is unlike any other I've been a part of. While we may have a few bad apples, we are also one of the most welcoming and friendly communities in gaming today, and I am proud to call myself a part of it. And I'm not just talking about the streamers and the content creators, I'm talking about you, the viewers, the gamers, the hunters, the toe lickers, the clowns, the potatoes, the animal pack, the devils, the bushwookies, the frickers, and of course, the taco gang. I wouldn't be here without this incredible community. Without your support, I wouldn't have started this channel. As I write this, I am sitting at 986 subscribers, a milestone I never thought possible when I began. With the continued support of friends and viewers, I'm confident I'll hit 1,000 before the year ends. DMZ has been a cornerstone of my journey, opening doors and creating moments I'll always cherish. But don't see this as a goodbye to DMZ. I will keep playing and creating content for this game until the servers shut down. That said, there are other games I wish to explore and new ideas I want to bring to life. Many call me a storyteller, and I wear that title with pride. There are still countless stories to tell and adventures to embark on, whether in our beloved DMZ or other games. Who knows, maybe in a few years DMZ 2 will be released, and we will all return for more epic adventures. I promise to be there for the big welcome back party when that time comes. Until then, let's cherish the memories we've made. Let's smile because we lived them together. We were there. We were a part of this. We are DMZ.
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 We
are DMZ.
are
We are
DMZ.
DMZ.
We are
DMZ.
We
are
DMZ.
We are
We are DMZ.
We
We
are
are
DMZ.
We are DMZ.
We are DMZ.
We are DMZ.
We are DMZ.
We are DMZ.
We are DMZ. Let's go.